Hey guys, Sunshine 1979. So I'm going to bring you guys the case of Miss Ayla Reynolds. This was brought to me by Bashley420. If you guys haven't subbed up to her channel, definitely go show her some love and give her a sub and a like and some shares. She is a big Harmony Montgomery channel. She's got some really good vids on her, and what's going on with my bun here? Fix that. Okay. So, Miss Ayla Reynolds. This, I will put a graphic content thumbnail on. This is an extremely graphic story. So, this is baby Ayla. May she rest in peace. So, if we see something, say something, be a part of the change, be a voice, take a stand. If you see something, say something, guys. Okay, so Trista's bio mom, she was in rehab, and the bio dad, Justin, went to get Ayla after in his care. She had a broken arm and didn't get medical attention until the next day. Justin had a story about falling on Ayla accidentally and broke her elbow. I'll include links, guys, and his story's pretty far out there. He fell on her and broke her arm. This is the last onesie she was seen wearing. DHS gave Justin custody of Ayla to Justin while Trista was in rehab. He pled his case to unfit mother and was granted custody. Trista was denied phone calls with Ayla and given very strange reasons why. And Justin went so far as to say she didn't want to talk to her mother being Trista. This was an infant, a baby, not an infant. She was a little person. And just, it's insane. She was told that her daughter didn't want to talk to her. On 11/21/2011 was the last time that Trista biomother seen Ayla. 12/8/2011 was the last time mom heard Ayla's voice. After 59 days, just 59 days in Justin's custody, baby Ayla vanished. This was on 12/17/2011. Justin said that he put her to bed approximately 8 p.m. His sister, and we'll see her later on in the video. His sister is the last person to see Ayla approximately 10 p.m. Justin and his girlfriend and her child allegedly were sleeping in the basement area. The sister was sleeping with her child next to her, and Ayla was left in a room to sleep alone. It was said that he woke up and couldn't find her. The woods were searched areas. I will include pics of the ice-covered river that was also searched. Dumpsters and trash cans, neighbors' homes, yards, and every building. Okay, this is a layout of the home. And this is an unofficial diagram. And I did go ahead and I dropped the link in the description. And I apologize. I can't remember which crime source this was, but it was a crime website. And she had laid this out on a diagram to kind of show the layout of the house. Okay, and we'll back up just a little bit here. So we'll stop here. This is the home. Phoebe DiPietro's home, where Ayla went missing. This is the response team, Crime Watch. I apologize, that's where that came from. And then this is the car that was seized. On 12/19, the car was seized. This would be Justin and his girlfriend Courtney's car. The home was taped off. There was windows removed from the home. I mean, according to the reports, they took like a lot of evidence from this home. They stripped this home, windows and doors, and just all kinds of stuff were taken out of this home for evidence. Trista Baumom was on the road for a 4-hour drive to visit a prison. When she got the call from her father, she turned around and went straight back to the police department. Background checks were not run on the people in the home. No other guidelines were followed in her home placement case and being taken from her grandmother, Trista's mother. Now, it's also said, and you guys, like I said, I'll drop the links in here, but it was also said by the grandfather that when they came to pick this girl up, they brought her from downstairs, as he kept trying to tell this lady that the baby would not want to go with her bio father. When they brought her downstairs, she was screaming and did not want to leave with him. Justin was also kin to the DHS worker that handled the case. On 12/30, the law enforcement said that foul play was the direction the investigation was turning in. There was no Amber Alert put out due to, as we see a lot of in these cases, there's no car description. It did not meet other guidelines of an Amber Alert. There was no witness or a description of a perpetrator that took her. There was no vehicle description, so they didn't do an Amber Alert. Okay, guys, so this is where it gets graphic. This is where they were searching for her. You see how this is all ice covered? Okay, the house was covered in blood, mainly the basement. Ayla's baby doll was covered in blood as if she had tried to wipe the blood from her face. There was blood all over the basement, and many items in the basement there was blood splatter on a tote and in a sheet. Law enforcement believe the sheet was used to clean up. This was all visible by the naked eye before luminol test was done in the basement. Then LE, which would be law enforcement on scene, said that the most bloody crime scene that they had ever seen. Ellie believes that after whatever happened that night in the basement, Ayla ended up wrapped in the sheet and disposed of after being removed from the home in a plastic tote. I am going to pause for a second on the story, guys. This is Bio Mom. This is a march that she done for her daughter for justice. And then this is the memorial that was set up in front of the house where she allegedly vanished from. This mother is in pain. She is fighting the fight still to this day. Her baby is still missing, and her father and his girlfriend and the father's sister. These are 3 adults that walk free while Ayla is nowhere to be found. Her body was never found, but however, there was a judge that did presume her to be deceased. Now, in the description, guys, I'm going to include the medical visits and different link sequences. So you're going to have the medical records for the ER visit. And then you're also going to see a link for the medical records for a broken elbow. There will also be an ink article on Miss Ayla. Trista's application for parental rights and responsibilities at Ayla's custody question. The 911 call will also be included in here. And then I did include a full media listing. It will be a breakdown of the different places that you will be able to go and research her case. And I'm going to include the title dates for each YouTube video that you'll be able to pull up on baby Ayla's case. This mom was in recovery. She was trying to get her life back on track. And this baby was brutally murdered, vanished. And these people are walking free. Now, I'm going to pause it here so we get to give you guys an idea who we're looking at. This is Mom. This is Justin's sister. She is the resident of the home where they were residing. This is Girlfriend. This is Ayla with Justin. her bio dad. Like I said, this mom fights. There's videos that you guys can watch. It's very, very heartbreaking what this lady has been through to try to get justice for her daughter. And we see this in so many of these cases where these babies just vanish and disappear. Children don't just vanish. And it just sickens me and disgusts me that murderers are able to walk free, and you have adults that are responsible for these toddler children that are not being held accountable. They're being acquitted. They're being let out of jail. It's disgusting. It's a failure in the system. The fact alone that this man's relative was able to be the DHS, Child Protective Services, whatever it is in your area, worker over this case should have never happened. And I will look further into this case and see if we can't find some more detailed updates on the court and how this man is walking free with the evidence that they were able to find as far as blood splatter. This mom just wants to be able to bury her child. So, guys, if you would, share her story. Let's get Ayla's name out there so she's not forgotten. May she rest in peace. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Remember, it takes a village to raise a child. Become a voice. Become a member of the army for the voices. Be a voice. If you see something, say something. Don't hesitate.